What's good, BFM? This is Big Tone coming at you from Big Tone Productions, Beats and Feast. You know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video. And before I even get started, I want to thank everyone for the last 3-4 weeks. It's been a crazy... I've been moving. I moved from the great state of Indiana to Tennessee to Nashville. So it's been a crazy kind of move. So I want to thank everybody for hanging in there with me. I haven't posted hardly at all. So things are back on track. Forgive me for maybe some of the weird camera angles, that type of thing. I'm just trying to figure out the new place. But today we're going to do, and forgive me because I know this is a little warm weather for soup, but we're going to do a soup today. We're going to do 4-cheese ravioli and sausage soup. I just woke up and that's what I wanted, so that's what we're doing. But hey guys, you know what to do. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share the video, and let's get started with some 4-cheese ravioli and sausage soup. Alright guys, so the supporting cast looks like this. A lot of ingredients, but please don't be intimidated by it. You can put pretty much what you want in this soup. You guys will recognize this probably. This is very close to zuppa toscana. Just a few little other ingredients that I wanted to add to this soup. But it's kind of close to a zuppa toscana. You got to have some Italian sausage. I'm using mild for this. I probably would want to move up to spicy, but that's why I'm going to add the red pepper flakes. So we got some Italian sausage. I got some onion cut up, some carrots, some celery, some red bell pepper. Those are the vegetables I'm going to be putting in, along with some diced tomatoes in a can and some mushrooms. Like I said, you can put whatever you want to in this. This is what I wanted to taste. And then for spices or seasonings, I already mentioned the red pepper flakes, some Italian seasoning, some thyme, smoked paprika. Of course, you got to have the garlic. And we got some chicken broth back here. I probably won't use all of this. These are some 4-cheese raviolis that you can buy pre-made at the store. You can make your own if you feel adventurous, but I'm going the easy way. Some half and half or some heavy cream if you want. Either one. I like half and half, sometimes better. And just some vegetable oil. Salt and pepper to taste. That's it. So let's get started. We're doing this in a pressure cooker. It's a real simple dish, almost like a dump and run type of dish, but let's get started with it. Alright, so we got our sausage in the pan with a little bit of oil, vegetable oil, olive oil if you choose to. A lot of people say olive oil is way better, and it probably is. I got a little bit of vegetable oil, and I'm going to brown up my sausage, chop it up. I don't want to chop it up too fine. I like a little bit of texture to my sausage, so I don't want to chop it up to disintegrate it. But we're going to brown that off just a little bit. Once it gets a little browner, then I'm going to start adding my root vegetables. Alright, before I even add my root vegetables, I'm going to add a little bit of the red chili flakes, just to give it a little bit of heat, and let that infuse with the meat just a little bit. But you can see it's browning up good. We're going to go ahead and add my onion. I'm going to add my diced tomatoes right now, because I want to definitely cook that diced tomato taste out of them, that canned diced tomato taste. I'm going to add my celery and my carrots and my red bell pepper. We're just going to mix that up in there real good. We're going to let that stew off just for about another 3-4 minutes. You can see the sausage is brown now, but we're going to let that cook for another little few minutes. So the meat and the vegetables are cooking there. I turned the pressure cooker off of the sear mode. So now I'm going to go in with some of my spices. I'm going to go ahead and add my minced garlic. I like a lot of garlic. So it's probably closer to 2.5, maybe even 3 tablespoons of garlic for myself. You add what you want to add. Go in some pink Himalayan sea salt. You know how I get down. Do some black pepper. And you know I love my black pepper. Hit it with about a half a teaspoon of thyme. We're gonna go in with about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning and about a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And we're gonna mix that all up in there real good. Oh yeah, you can smell the spices. All right. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add 4 cups of chicken broth and see where it comes up to. That's 32 ounces of chicken stock, or chicken broth. I'm gonna leave it like that for a little bit just because I'm gonna be adding, I lied. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more. About another 2 cups. So right there's like 6 cups of chicken stock, or chicken broth. Alright, and we're gonna now add our raviolis. And you can get different brands of this. You don't have to buy the brand that I have. I just like the 4 cheese ones. We're gonna add that directly to the pot. And those are, I think that's a 10-ounce bag. Typically I like a 12 or 16-ounce bag, but that's what's gonna do today. Mix that up in there real good. Alright, next thing we're just going to put the lid on it. We're going to use the soup stew button for this particular recipe. Put the lid on it and lock it down. If you're not sure how to lock it down, I got plenty of videos that show you how. Just go back and check my videos. Alright, so we're going to use the soup stew setting. The soup and stew setting, sorry. And it's right here. It's hard to see. It's probably dark. And like I said, forgive me my lighting might be off, but I just want to get some videos back up. So we're going to hit soup stew button. It increments it to 10. And that's what we're going to use. I'm probably going to come back in 5 minutes. I don't want to overcook the ravioli. But we're probably going to come back in 5 minutes and then add our cream and everything else to it. Alright guys, so it's been 5 minutes. Ravioli's cooked nicely. All my vegetables have gotten soft. Meat's brown. So right now I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms directly to it. And I'm going to add my kale because I want my kale to wilt. And it is going to wilt down. Looks like a lot, but it won't be. Alright, so I want my kale to wilt down a little bit. And we're going to add our half and half, or heavy cream if you prefer. Alright, we're going to stir that in here gently. Now I'm going to give this a little bit of a taste. See where my spice level is. And that type of thing. Oh yeah, that's good right there. That's really good. All right. So, with the lid off of it, I'm going to turn it on sear mode, and I'm going to let this just kind of sear, bubble for about 4 or 5 minutes. Get the cream hot, get the mushrooms nice and tender, and wilt that kale a little bit more. So there we go, it's bubbling away. I've turned it off. I don't want it to burn at the bottom, but I'm going to plate this up for you. This is awesome. You got to try it. I'm going to plate it up. Give me a second. There you go. 4 cheese ravioli and sausage soup done in the pressure cooker. You can put whatever you want to in it. I guarantee you it's going to come out good. Just those basic ingredients. And don't worry about putting your root vegetables in there. Those are going to cook down to almost nothing. Those are just for flavor. So, as you can see, beautiful. Nice rustic dish. Look at all that. You know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that bite. A nice rustic 4 cheese ravioli and sausage soup. Doesn't get much better than this. Who says you can't have soup in the summertime? That's what I wanted, so that's what I got. So let me get a bite. Let me cut this ravioli in half. It's kind of big. It started out small. Get some ravioli and some sausage, some kale. It's hot, guys. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Hey guys, whether it's hot, whether it's cold outside, this soup is to die for. You gotta try it. That ravioli is perfect. Hey guys, you know what to do. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, make sure you share the video, and hey, this is Big Tone signing off. Peace.